Would that all my days were so tranquil. Such quietude is a blessing.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious...
We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
What? Recruits battle ready yet.
If I see that rat again, I've got in my set.
I dare say I can forget all my troubles here.
Our soldiers need better training.
Your presence will not be tolerated here. Leave, now!
After all, even should the dragon appear, what...
Pray, take care if you travel to Batar.
My sword could use some work.
We must consider the needs of the common folk as well.
This armor's far from comfortable.
I'd sooner stay out in battle, where it's possible. I can just about anyone. Such quietude. I can see myself having
Money can buy comfort, sure. Not happiness. My stomach's growling.
Flies are as discerning with time as with coin.
such eyes. When does my watch clean forgotten?
Really now?
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron at present.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn, but I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily. I suppose there is truly naught I can do, save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold. That is, still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath.
Так, 3 дня. А вот что. Эй.
Whatever am I to do?
Так, Аларт.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice, indeed.
Over here, if you please.
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
What is your purpose here?
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Follow me, if you would.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later. Peter.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Branch would know of him. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure.
There's our quarry now. Seems we were in the right place after all.
By your leave.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolion was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us.
Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter. Though, they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily.
Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think.
Shall we make for the merchant quarter and investigate the abodes of merchants with ties to Minister Allard? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We have reached our destination.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you are so inclined, Master.
True enough.
As Minister Allard is one of the Queen Regent's faction, I expect he speaks regularly with the Regent Kin Sven. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
What are you doing in here? I don't reckon...
As Minister Allard is one of the Queen Regent's faction, I expect he speaks regularly with the Regent King Sven. I believe I can guide you to... the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Wealth is rooted in the soil of life.
Так.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my... I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? Is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. Oh. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
I do not... Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hanged for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. I can't say how badly his reputation will be tarnished with evidence of this nature. But here we are.
Mr. Allard? Has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here. We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that we can't leave the way we came. I think 'twould be best for us to make our escape separately. Should we both make it out of this unfettered, but till then, be well.
Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Mere Napoleon.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Douse the flames before 'tis too late!
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the road tonight? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Ну, сейчас заданется.
Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Mere Napoleon.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should...
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Phantoms! Holy attacks are our best defense against this foe.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade learns. A fine display of skill. Come, follow my example.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Так, обратно к Вильгельмине.
These writings could be of import.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Always makes me to think this place.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Длань, это же... Вот она. Угу. Это где?
Confess, I'm rather lost. Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap you...
I fear I must attend to my prayers.
Need someone to talk to?
I fear I've much to attend to. I fear I've much to attend to.
Oh, heavens above. What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot... But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence? Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing. I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to every...
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Would you mind coming over here?
Nobles do nothing but guzzle sweet. You looking for a fight?
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
You looking for a fight?
Might not seem like much.
Is it true? You're the...
We would fain hear... Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Ничего тут нет.
You're always so...
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Mark Fordy's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
You fool enough to fall for it. Try all of mine.
This can't be how it ends. What brings you here?
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Lady Wilhelmina was just taken away by the Royal Guard. From what I overheard, they believe she has some connection to Minister Allard's murder. Dear me, how could this have happened? She told me to manage the bordelry should aught befall her. But I haven't the faintest idea what I should do. Ah, of course. Lady Wilhelmina bade me give this to you if she didn't return.
Что-то я не понял.
Got to find myself a patron with heavy pockets.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time. As a matter of fact, the events of the coronation are as vivid in my...
You have my fullest confidence. The way to Batal should... When you arrive, is there aught else you would speak of? The way to Batal should... When you arrive, is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we would...
Честно.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What else needs doing? Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
What am I to do?
There's got to be something fun to do.
Try all I might. I can't get the salt off my skin.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Whatever's to be done.
shall I do today?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh? Did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Так, ладно, следующее задание у нас что там? Повозка. Да, это у нас где? Ну.
I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Really now? Fancy a little more wares?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
This isn't up. Could you come over here? You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I've got the sharpest ears in town. Dirt and roots make
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Так, сейчас я приду. Так, что у нас тут с дилижансом? С призрачным 2 и достижения. Вот, сядьте в призрачный дилижанс. Так.
I can't stand this.
We've got goblins! Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You pull back, warrior! 'Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you, then.
Скорее всего, надо ночью.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again.
Не знаю, что выбрать. Ну ладно,
You
будем
have my
так.
sincerest thanks. I see the true arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
The contents of this document are beyond my ken. Methinks we ought to show it to someone better apprised of...
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them.
Так, и что у нас тогда? Брант, наверное, самое оптимальное. Влиять ли небо в замке нет никого.
have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Oxcart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is if one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
Чего тебе?
Ой, синенький пару куда-то. Я на ножницы так из-под этого. Ну, под диван. Спасибо.
Так, как принять форму пешки?
Это кто там такой? Полотенце что-то волосит. Капитан один. У меня... Куда ты идешь?
А как притвориться пешкой? Интересно.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all. Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a?
Ну правильно, она же уже уехала. Надо заново сделать. Место, которое можно назвать своим, дорогого стоит. Я и себе хотел бы такую обитель. Расскажешь о прекрасных местах, что повидались тебе в странствиях, это увидим. Я очень люблю такие истории, а пока оставлю это здесь, в надежде, что найдешь этому применение. О!
Shall we get some rest then? Though our foes were familiar.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well? Ox carts.
Aught you need of me?
Here to ask aught of me, I...
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
You don't need a permit to get into...
I go where for...
Don't think you're safe just because you're in... What brings you here?
Life is for the live.
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road.
Ночью. Слышь меня? Пора быстрее. Вот такой слышишь. Как далеко?
Запрыгивает туда.
As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Yet to visit.
Some might find cleaning tedious.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Speaking of which, look how many many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same. We've little need for a campsite at present.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures, after all.
Грифон покончил жизнь самоубийством.
Nighttime already? I thought was rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Follow me if you would. I know the path best traveled.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get, then. Oh, it's cold out. Fine, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper. What was that? Fine. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! You're not a pawn? Fie! What do you want? I'm not taking you anywhere. Away with you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Hmm.
What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking. You never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You prawns are cruels. They say you'll do whatever the officer says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to please. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, Amy? No mind. It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me.
Так, на повозочке покатались, это хорошо.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
Efficiency is not the only...
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hand. How'd you like that?
Built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just
hey.
taking it.
Oh, what a ball! Just like hitting
That's
a tree.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on. We're off.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Shall we have a look around?
Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arm!
Ой, прошу прощения.
I shan't let them harm you.
Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
Feast your eyes on this!
Do we truly mean to continue this battle? I mustn't bruise my head.
You dare!
If this is where I fall...
Then I shall remain by your side.
Эй, блин, ну и что? Почему ты не нападаешь-то? Как мне с тобой драться, если ты вообще...
I must stand firm.
Заглючило. Мяу.
Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst.
Fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. No harm shall come to you. Certainly. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Is our wrath not better saved for different foes?
Stay calm now. Remember your training.
What is the meaning of this?
No right.
We might make use of this as evidence. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Leave this to me, Master. bring you straight to the one you seek.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Так, конечно, заглючил, ну ладно, таким хотя бы способом сделали.
Oh, what does this?
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
The rules at your left.
Come, stay and talk a while.
Welcome. The person we seek isn't here.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extraordinary. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The stuff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batar, yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batar's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our... 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
At last.
Ну, нормально, закончено, колечко получили.
The score is settled. In the world before this, we failed to incriminate the Queen Regent, you see.
Outstanding.
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifenture in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master?
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering, and make them an ally to our cause.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
What a bizarre villain. What brings you here?
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Inventing isn't that fun. But ideas must be practical.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Shall we get some rest then? I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry...
Time was, you scarce so well.
Так. Что он вообще не держится? Что-то он не держится. Тащи скотч. Интересно, там особо ее еще нет, чтобы там что-то вспарывать можно было.
Last! I thought we'd never find one.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Так, ладно. Я забыл поставить, да? Да. Ладно, сейчас я.
I've just remembered. Look how many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same.
I espy a hobgoblin. Shame I've no advantage. Against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? It's too late.
Well met. Looking to... Make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. The foremost priority is to douse those flames.
No, not done him unlike to you.
A meager challenge if ever I saw one. This will be over in no time.
Indeed, you are correct.
Defeating this foe is hard work boasting about.
Bear in mind, pride begets peril.
was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You're not fit to repent. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Now that is a surprise. Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
I hope you weren't expecting me.
appreciate it. Here. Figured I ought...
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Feast your eyes on this!
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome. That was careless. Know your limits.
I shall be your shadow.
A slumber.
Indeed, to kick here is to court death. That much is clear. You'll not live to regret this.
Flawless execution.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
What brings you here?
This way, if you please. There, Master! Harpies!
'Tis weak to fire.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. Let us work together to honor the...
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Leave no stone unturned. It is likely there's all we've missed.
Let us know if we can be of assistance.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The Arisen has been drenched. Refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't worry, Orcs. You know what I'm doing.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking the king.
All together now. The attack of one. I shall lead the charge. Done?
Could you come over here?
We would do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say. Be they friend? Clearly not.
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. When calm, be sure to avoid open flame.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
No shortage of easy marks.
Come on then. Let's dance.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
A short jaunt can quickly become a journey. Till before you know it, you're bruised up.
I should have liked to look around some more, but if you wish us to go elsewhere, Arisen, I shall abide.
Tis vital we know our limits. No treasure is worth risking our necks over. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for